pentatonic boxed, caged, all these things, 3-note per string, y'all are missing one of the biggest and most important things with your solos. Let's dive into that today. I'm just a dude on the internet. I play in a band. I like playing guitar. I like teaching guitar. So you don't have to listen to my advice, but I think it's going to help you a lot. So here's the thing. We've been brought up as guitar players to be lazy, not learn any music theory, basically to just kind of coast by learning tabs, and it's basically destroying guitar players. I talk to them all the time about how they're upset that they've been playing for 10 years and they can barely shred or can't sweep pick and things like that. And it all stems from how we learned and the fact that the guitar is a very egotistical instrument, so it causes people to want the results and not care about the actual time and elbow grease that goes into it, okay? With that being said, you're watching this video so you can get out of that mindset. Essentially, we've been brought up to learn things like the cage system, or learn things like 3-note per string, or learn the pentatonic box, or whatever you want to use. I'm going to talk to you today about tension and release. That's essentially when you hear certain chords or arpeggios and you want to hear a nice resolution. That's what tension and release is, and y'all are missing it in your playing. So let's dive into exactly what it is and how to use it.
Whoa, real quick. Are you somebody who's really struggling with all these music theory, all this technique, all these crazy things on the fretboard, and you just want like a nice streamlined way of really achieving your guitar goals? You want to be able to shred, you want to be able to play in front of others, you want to be the ultimate awesome guitarist. That's why I created Shred Theory Mastery. It's my baby. It's my blueprint. It's every single thing that I use to help my students really succeed. So how we do it is, number one, you're going to get our curriculum. It's this massive amount of documents. It's a massive amount of ebooks, video walkthroughs, tabs, exercises, everything under the sun that has to do with getting faster, getting your technique up, understanding the fretboard, getting your music theory down. All of those things are going to be taken care of for you, on top of 4 live sessions on Zoom per week. So you join myself, my other awesome teachers, and of course the rest of the class. You work together. We help you get everything you need done on the guitar. So we're your accountability partner here. We want to help you succeed. Book a free call below. What I'll do is I'll show you what everything looks like. I'll make sure that it's right for you, and then I'll answer any of the questions that you have, and we'll get you started, and you're going to love it, okay? Thanks. Let's get back to the video.
In every great solo, there's great melody, there's great drive, there's great energy, there's cool motifs, but there's also tension and release, at least some form of it. Some might be more present and easy to spot than others, but tension and release is essentially the way that you're going to write better melodies and sound really professional and good on the guitar. So if I play something like this, you heard the tension here and here, and I resolved it. That's what you really want to get good at. So if I do like a phrase like this, you want to hear a resolution. If I play a phrase like this, you want to hear a resolution. Notes and chords both do this, and y'all don't really know about this. So we're going to go over some theory, and I'm going to show it to you on the fretboard. Hopefully you'll understand everything. If you need help, just type a comment below. Number one, all you got to do is know the key that you're in, and then know the triads that go into that key. Okay, an easy way to do this is to basically write out each individual note and then just stack triads over it. So for example, if I'm in the key of like G, since I was using G earlier, like G minor, if I play the note G as my root, my third would be B flat, and my fifth would be D. And that's my triad, essentially. When you stack all your triads up, they'll look like this, okay? Once you get good at stacking your triads, you're gonna take a look at specific triads that you made, such as the 5, which sounds like this. Okay, keep that in mind. And we're also gonna look at the 2, and then we're gonna look at the 1. So first things first, the 2 is diminished. All diminished chords are going to create tension. You want to always resolve that tension back to time. You could also resolve it technically you can resolve it to the relative major, which is B flat. So if we do A diminished, you can resolve it to B, but B flat, but we're going to just use G minor because that's going to be easier. The 2 is your diminished chord. However, you can also resolve the 5, which we're going to call dominant for this. How this works is the 5 is normally a minor key because we have DFA. We're going to use harmonic minor. That note that I just raised is the 7th, so harmonic minor is a minor scale raised 7th. That note is F sharp. If we spell out DFA with the 5 chord, DFA turns into D F sharp A. Now we have tension, resolve, tension, resolve, and that's how it works. So how do you use this in your solos? Well, you need to learn your arpeggios. You need to learn your tonic and your dominant, and then resolve it. And then you need to create cool phrases with it. And then you resolve it. Here's what you're going to do. Number 1, you're going to get really good at the music theory that I just talked about with triad building. All 7 notes, you're going to stack them up. Then you're going to change it to harmonic minor, so the F becomes F sharp for G minor, so the 7th scale degree, raise it up by a half step. All the triads that had that note F, bump it up to F sharp. You'll notice that the 5 becomes dominant, the 7 becomes diminished, the 3 becomes augmented, the 2 is still diminished. So you have the 2 can be a tension, the 3 can be a tension. Not going to use that augmented very much though, but the 5 and the 7 can also be tension. So you're going to learn that really well. Then you're going to go to my video down in the description about tonic and dominant triads, and you're going to learn those triads. I know it's a lot of work, but hey, if you want to get really good at the guitar, get those done, and I'll see you guys in the next video.